The draft brings out massive amount of attention and hype towards college players, and this isn't a bad thing. All these players coming out of college are extremely talented, but I want to focus a little bit more on the European talent that's also going to be entering this year's draft. So many people may not know about these prospects, which is the exact reason why I want to make a video like this. And Abdoulaye might be the most interesting of them all. I probably mispronounced his name. Let's just roll with it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys like this type of content, please subscribe. We're on the grind for 1500 subs, but anyway, getting back to the video at hand. Abdoulaye this year for French club Kawhi averaged 10.1 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 4 assists per game on 52.3% shooting from the field and 44.1% from 3. Now, Abdoulaye, when we talk about his strengths and weaknesses, we first gotta mention how he just looks like a freak. Keep in mind, this dude is a 6'7" point guard with a 7'2" wingspan. The potential for him on the offense and defensive end is endless. After getting past the obvious, the first element to his game that really stands out is his ability to get in the paint and finish around the rim. Now, I can't lie, Abdoulaye surprisingly isn't that athletic when watching how he gets into the paint. But the biggest thing that's helping his case is how he uses his height as an advantage. When driving to the rim, for example, Abdoulaye loves to be able to use this running floater where he's just able to shoot over the defender. In other cases, he will literally just shoot over the defender instead of doing anything else. Can this be a little concerning? Of course it can be, considering how in the NBA there are going to be much better and more athletic defenders to be placed on him. Look at this clip for example. Here we can see Abdoulaye is over-reliant on his physical features. If this was in the NBA, it wouldn't have been a foul, it would have been clean. What Abdoulaye needed to do in this situation was that after getting that first step on his defender, doing a nice little step back to create a mid-range jumper would have been the solution. This clip right here is a much better example of Abdoulaye making the right read. The defender near the corner baseline didn't come to give help or take a potential charge, so he went right through the defense into the paint. Abdoulaye is aggressive and he's able to get free throws because of this. But he needs to have better decision making in either just driving in or setting up his teammates. For instance, take a look at this clip right here. This is a classic example of predetermining what he was going to do on the offensive end. After beating his opponent on the dribble, Abdoulaye could have just instantly stopped to do a floater right over the defender that was trying to take a charge. Instead, he continues to drive in and try to set up his open teammate in the corner after getting the defender's interest. Another element that we need to talk about with Abdoulaye is his shooting. Now, I know he shot 44% from 3, and some people may say that he has no problem with his shooting, but the thing is that he only attempted a little over 1 attempt per game. In my opinion, it is his shooting that will make or break his career in the NBA due to how we already mentioned before, he isn't the most athletic. And if he's not the most athletic guard out there, he needs to have something to make defenders bite when guarding him out at the 3-point line, or else Abdoulaye will honestly just become a liability on the offensive end. Despite just taking 1 attempt per game, Abdoulaye has a pretty nice looking form to his shot, so I want to see how this is going to play out in the NBA. Abdoulaye on the defensive end provides various ways that he can be used due to how he has a very good defensive IQ. For instance, with this clip right here, Abdoulaye noticed that the opposing center was trying to seal him in order to get an easy basket because of the mismatch. However, since Abdoulaye realized this, he immediately made sure not to allow this to happen in how he made sure to front him and avoid the seal, which resulted into the pass being tipped out of bounds. Again, he does a similar type of play in this situation. While it may seem that Abdoulaye is giving up an easy lob pass inside, this is where his unique 7'2" wingspan comes in to deflect the pass. And probably one of the most important things with Abdoulaye is his ability to communicate and want to switch on the defensive end. In this clip here, we can see Abdoulaye switching from a guard to a big at least 2 times. The potential in this for any NBA team is so big due to how this is suggesting positionless basketball, and every team wants a player like this on their roster. Abdoulaye is a very talented guard who will make an NBA roster, but given his age of 22, his upside may not be that high. With him, what you want to see is Abdoulaye becoming actually a great 3-and-D shooter who can take the ball to the basket at times being the 2. This is my realistic comparison for him. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, peace.